To understand this video, one must first see those I have published previously. On this occasion, it must always be taken into account that the area where bodily activities are activated are not only connected to the conscious zone but also directly to the zone where the elements that direct the organic activity are activated. In addition, it is necessary to consider that these zones are located between the zones where memories what is captured by the corporal receivers and the zone of the conscious one, which means that before being perceived at the conscious level, behaviors are etched and activated beforehand in the short-term memories before entering the zone of the conscious as the author as I have shown in the functioning of the brain. As a consequence of this, the behavior resulting from the evocation of the corporal behavior stored in the appropriate memories must, in order to be concretized as such, be recording to the evolution of thoughts, because the element which concerns the organic activity need to be activated in an intense way to be able to give rise to these behaviors, as it has been demonstrated by me in the article El funcionamiento del cerebro, the functioning of the brain. Hence, it is thanks to the evolution of thought which give rise to increase of the intensity of the elements corresponding directly to the organic activity, that this behavior can be carried out. Something that implies to these behaviors are perceived during a short period of time in the zone of the conscious one before concretizing in conduct. For this, in this case, not only the perception of each of these behaviors must be considered as a manifestation of the will, but also that the resulting conduct must be perceived as an exercise of that will. With regard to the packaging, it must be taken into account that they are acquired on the basis of the achievement of very intensive learning behaviors, apprenticeship that can be done during the childhood of the individual. That is why after the occurrence of this type of learning, when their activating factors generate on the basis of the stimuli coming from the environment of this individual, enter the memories where the behaviors corresponding to them are inscribed. They provoke, according to the great intensity of their learning, their generation, which in their turn cause the automatic evocation of the element that activates the organs concerned. That is to say that, in this case, the behaviors which correspond to this behavior are engendered directly on the basis of the input of the stimuli which constitute the activating factor of the behaviors, which participate of their conditioning with in the following are sent to the memories which concern the organic, and not on the basis of the zone of the conscious, in addition to being transmitted to the same area of the consciousness. A thing that signifies that the behaviors that flow from them are perceived at the conscious level without the behavior that give rise to them penetrate previously into the zone of the conscious. If not jointly with them. Hence, these behaviors can in no way be considered as exercise of the will of the individual. And this is despite the fact that the behaviors that give rise to them are perceived at the conscious level as manifestation of the will of the subject. In this case, when it comes to physical conduct performed on the basis of conditioning, the person who performs it can realize that its realization does not depend on the exercise of his will, so that she runs it almost at the same moment she perceives it. Since the perception of its evocation sensed by its entry into the conscious zone occurs at the very moment when the behavior which causes its execution penetrates into the zones of the organic elements. But when it is only a question of a purely intellectual type behaviors, it can then pose a serious problem of understanding the origin of its perception, for the person concerned has apparently no possibility of distinguishing a normal behavior perceived as such, that is to say perceived as being performed on a voluntary basis from that generated on the basis of a condition that is lying, in view that in these two cases it perceives them as being manifestation of its will, because the perception of behaviors, which serves as an activating factor for the one who corresponds to this conduct, which conform to be a manifestation of this same will. Also, it's absolutely wrong when it meets a condition. In this case, where the conditioning concerns a religion or an ideology, this individual must be considered as a fanatic, for he does not need to think before concretizing a conduct, except that he thinks of it at the very moment when he has concretized it. In any case, the teaching of a conditional and commonly called brainwashing, especially when it is dispensed by one human being to another in order to make him carry out a conduct that the latter reject, or did not know prior to be lying. This video is an excerpt from my finding in Le fonctionnement du cerveau, The Functioning of the Brain, published by Amazon.com Books